little to say other than the video was recorded on an indoor CCTV camera and the original uploader states that the following footage was caused.
What is that? It's been there since the beginning.
Absolutely terrifying. In the video, a group of people wanted to visit a friend's house after they hadn't heard any stairs down a hallway.
I'm not lying.
Female figure dressed in white,
Sweating.
black hair.
Hennything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage, so unreal, I'm silent like magic.
People, Hennything Goes, they're back again with another scary reaction. If you're new to the channel, bless you. Make sure you're liking, sharing and subscribing as always, hitting us up in those comments, clicking the bell for the notifications. You can support us even further by clicking the join button below. That is all of them.
What if you...
Yeah. Today we got 5 scary ghost videos that are circulating the internet right now. I'm hoping we've seen all of them. Right?
Why?
What?
We'd have to find a new video to do.
Then it'll be quick.
No.
Hi guys, we've seen check previous video.
I'm just hoping these are 5.
No, because you like to use descriptive words that are either bang on or complete
No,
opposite.
there's not going to be like any... There's not going to be any like Japanese ladies with long black hair, or... We won't go to Mexico at all. Mind Junkie doesn't
Have jump
go
scares.
to them places.
Okay then.
There'll probably be a jump scare video. We'll see.
Top 5 scary videos. What lurks below?
Fun.
The first video in today's episode of Top 5 Scary Videos comes from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill. Urban Explorer Chris
Literally
explores
seen
some
it.
places that nobody would dare.
After you said it.
He's caught some really creepy footage in the past, so when this video dropped, I knew it was going to be good, and it's bound to be shared by other channels, as it's really creepy. In the video, Chris ventures through more than 10 miles of what he calls a mysterious tunnel, and for the first part of the video, he wanders through the tunnel, and at around 18 minutes into the video, he captures something lurking deep in the tunnel.
Oh, with the eyes in it. The pair of them. They're coming.
They are coming.
I didn't see that.
We didn't see that.
Can you not come, please?
That's what she said.
You can't mix.
What?
You can't mix that with scary videos. This autofocus is struggling. Hot water.
I don't think it's the whole water. Just nice down there. Right.
What saunerish?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello again. Hey, come check these guys out. Oh,
That
shit.
one's the worst one. Because it comes so far out and there's just nothing at all. No splish splash in the water, no body with that.
As Chris peers down a side tunnel, 2 pairs of glowing eyes.
You know
can be seen
the-
peeking out from
you know the
around
videos
corner
that have been coming out
times,
that says, oh,
quickly ducking.
that girl's looking at you,
What's
don't
really
look,
creepy
don't make
is
it
that
bait.
This one peeks out, its body
And
is
he
transparent.
keeps doing this on the
Chris' viewers have
table.
been left amazed at this footage he managed to capture, and he is adamant that it
He's
hasn't
like, where?
any
Oh,
weight
yeah.
whatsoever. But what do you think?
This
Did
edit
Chris
is
film
sick.
something creepy
I'm-
lurking
I'm-
10 miles into this underground tunnel, or is it
100% it's an edit.
CGI? Let me know what you think. Did you see it?
It'd have to be very good with like CGI, with all the steam and everything down there.
I thought it wasn't steam.
Well, it's mist or steam or whatever it is causing it. It'd have to be very good to
Wheezing, bro.
edit. Oh, I don't know what that is because that one comes out so far. No splashing, no body, no nothing. It doesn't move like
Anything.
like animal, human.
It's
it doesn't
a
move
it's a
like
Pokemon.
anything. It just
Wheezing.
It's not wheezing. They don't live in the sewers.
Muck?
They don't live in the sewers.
Muck is definitely born in the
They
sewers.
live in the ghost building.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have to play the... Don't play the flute, you look through the binoculars.
Haunter?
This next creepy video was
Just
uploaded in
saying
2006
names
to
now.
YouTube. It's only a few seconds long and shows
Charmander!
someone living inside a house who are interested in purchasing, but they
You
managed
just
to
had
capture something
Pokemon
rather
Tourette's.
creepy
Oh, I don't
on
want to see
camera.
that, thank you.
That was hideous. That looked like a Orochimaru.
If it were, you look like a realistic version.
This is well
I
lit.
don't like all the panning.
As the camera pans round, figure can be seen briefly for a split second next to an open door. Now the original uploader states that the footage is
You see the whole...
real and that this wasn't noticed at the time of recording
Clothes
the video.
and everything.
What do you think? Is this video a ghost caught on camera? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. If you're enjoying this episode so far, all I ask is that you please like this video and comment something below to help get this video out. Doing so will help more people see it, and it allows me to keep bringing you guys more free content that you don't have to pay for, unlike Netflix. Please smash that like
What a
button
shot.
and drop a comment below.
Wait,
what-
you realise
what-
he says that in every video?
But it's still a shot. I never noticed he only points that on like Netflix.
He says that in every video. Shows how much you pay attention.
What to no.
That picture kind of looks like his logo as well.
What picture?
The picture that he put up that you said looked like... Are you here? Hello?
Try that again?
The picture before that video
Yeah.
looks like his logo.
Yeah.
The one you said looks like Orochimaru.
Oh.
You're actually not here.
Why not just say the picture of Orochimaru?
Because he's only put up one picture, so it's not hard for you to guess. What did you think of that one?
Zenbon Zakura.
Yeah, not here.
Nah. No thanks. That's not a nice experience. Especially now that we all have technology that can capture things and slow it down to that degree.
But why are you walking around the house being a Beyblade with your camera? In the first place.
Maybe we should stop with the references.
Maybe you should pay attention more instead of doing anime references while we're watching it. Because you might have even said why they was filming the house.
Well, you didn't catch it either.
No.
Oh, yes.
But that ghost had clothes on.
I don't think that was a ghost.
How could a person just disappear?
Dare I say it?
No.
Is haunted. This next video was uploaded to the TikTok account due
Best
to my
account
house is
name
haunted,
ever.
and has left viewers divided. There's little to say other than the video was recorded on an indoor CCTV camera, and the original uploader states that the following footage was caught while he was in bed sleeping.
Okay.
The pictures are all like the worst thing that he puts in.
Well, I could do that from under the table. Maybe. Not that much. Did you see that?
Well, on the right.
More like, yeah, right central. Yeah, I think it was like that. Have a seat.
Can you do that from under the table?
The chair moves quickly across the floor, not once,
With
not twice,
Bulbasaur.
3 times. However, if you look closely, right before the third time the chair moves, a white apparition of someone or something can be seen next to the chair before disappearing into thin air. The chair then flips out of view of the camera and the video ends there. So, could this be a ghost caught on camera? As always, it's your call.
It's a mad thing.
Real or fake?
I was gonna
The
say.
ones. Those ones.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, see how long one of them is.
That's a jump scare.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, the ones where it's like a solid like.
Do you mind if I scroll back while you're talking?
What for?
I just want to see if my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Go on then. What with what?
No, like I don't know. Maybe it's just because how we watch videos. Yeah, it's like before all of this started. It's like everything has its brightness and dimness, and anytime it gets lighter or darker somewhere, I can see it without looking at it. So like I'm sorry.
Thanks for that.
I'm sorry. So like
You're skipping in 5 seconds. Remember those?
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get to the point where the chair stopped moving, because it's like something around here changed, and I can't. Okay, well that was too far back. Oh, I think it might have just been
I think it is just the focus.
Yeah.
Getting lighter. But what I was gonna say about the ones where it's like a transparent white blob don't really like do much for me. The chair moving on its own's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But like just a blurry black that. So just a blob. There's no like
shape
to
nothing.
it.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't mean that it could not possibly
could
be
not,
real.
Yeah, could not be real.
Yeah, but them ones I'm more good with. As long as
What happens if we're chilling and then one of these chairs start doing that?
as long as they're white,
White what?
just
As long as what's white?
anything,
The chairs.
anything.
Better be the chairs. Better be the fucking chairs. It's alright. Your cousins will beat you up.
No, they won't.
This next creepy clip has been shared before. It was uploaded at the end of 2020 to the TikTok
Oh, that
account
looks
Nada
like
Flores
it's
2.
English.
It's recorded somewhere
Ecuador.
in Ecuador. Like the previous video, and with most TikTok videos, there
scary
isn't much to
picture
say
coming?
about them. But what's clear is that the video was recorded by a father filming his daughter walking alone in a park, or was she?
What is that? It's been there since the beginning.
Y por ahí viene la mujer más hermosa de todo este planeta.
What direction?
Enojada. Y enojada.
That wasn't it!
But what is that then in the
Walks past
background?
bush.
Because it's
The figure
moving.
Can be seen moving towards her, but then quickly dashes back. the
Wait,
other
it's got a
way.
whole shadow.
Father
That's a
notices
person.
it,
That's a
spins
person.
the camera, but the figure has mysteriously vanished. Before we move on to number one,
Did you notice that?
if you love watching scary
the
videos
shadow?
just as
Yeah.
much as my
No,
current
as in the
subscribers
rest
do,
of it.
you should
So
join
obviously the
them
bit
by
that it was
subscribing
focusing on was
to
like a
my
part of
channel.
it. But if
I
you
release
check the
scary
behind the
videos
other
every
side of the
single
bush,
week.
is the
If
rest
scary
of the
videos are
shadow.
your thing, make sure you
Oh,
subscribe
I know. I
right
see
now
the right side
and
of the
hit the
bush. Yeah,
notification
that's the
bell to
only
be
shadow bit I
notified
see.
as soon as I upload a new scary video. The cabin.
Yeah, that was like
No, thank you.
because I thought it was what was
Yeah, because that brother looked like he was doing
all the way behind her.
He looked like he was doing the. You know,
It
that
was moving.
That skank.
It
when
wasn't
you just,
like- yeah.
when you don't really move, but you're on the spot.
It looked like it was maybe taking like 2 steps one way, then 2 steps back. Like it, but it was definitely.
Something. There was
I
you
don't
see
know-
the whole.
So I don't know why the bush grew legs, but it did have a shadow as well. So how? But then if it was a person,
Yeah.
you
See.
See-
Yeah, you can't be that low.
but the bush wasn't like
Wait. Excuse me. Wait. Think about how low that thing was.
the bush wasn't like.
But this
So
is
there's a lot of gaps in the bush. You could see.
Wait. If something pops out
You
there.
can already see the shadow of it on the right.
Right. So if something pops out, look how low this is to the ground. You shouldn't be seeing a shadow like here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's already a shadow on the right. Or actually, it's already came out. From
Yeah,
there,
it's already ducking.
So there's not a shadow until it until it actually pops out of the bush. There's no shadow on the right.
Wait, go watch it. Yeah, play it again.
Let's see when she walks past if there's a shadow. Like
hermosa
her,
de todo este planeta.
follow her shadow.
Enojada. Y enojada.
Yeah, it's not that. It's
That's a person
it's
hiding,
a
man.
completely, yes, completely different
That's a person hiding.
shadow. Yeah, that one's.
That was easy.
I think you'd notice the person. You'd have to get that spot on.
That was that bit that was sticking out here. It was someone that was their bum, and they was just in the squat position. Then they,
No, because you saw the movement of the.
I wasn't watching.
I I know you wasn't because you haven't paid attention the whole time.
The cabin. Final video for this week comes from the paranormal investigator channel Mind TV,
Don't
where
put
they
any
conduct
scary
a
pictures
paranormal
up.
investigation in a small cabin located somewhere in a desolate part of Colorado. Apparently, the woman who lives there, called Sarah Evans, claims her cabin is haunted by the spirit of a small child and has regularly heard voices and seen unexplainable things happen in and outside of her property. When Sarah moved in, she was told by the locals that a little boy used to live in the property, but sadly drowned after falling through the ice. The water where the boy drowned is located right by the property and has a bridge going from one side to the other. Late one night while Sarah was sleeping, she was woken by the sound of children playing outside at a time when no children should be outside and temperatures were below freezing. Sarah goes on to explain that the next morning when she got up, she found kids' toys outside her front door. And now bear in mind, this cabin is located miles away from any neighbours and is in an extremely remote part of Colorado. So just what were the voices Sarah heard?
She live on her own as well.
Outside of the house. Casey and Colin from the Mind TV channel visit the property during one of the coldest times of the year. What they managed to capture on camera is rather creepy.
Oh, do we have to do the ring? We just don't,
We were both pretty tired, so we just decided to turn in for the night. But within 15 minutes of laying down, we both heard something very, very weird. Yeah.
Get your stuff. It's time to go. It's very cold outside, but let's go.
I don't think you'd even say get your stuff. You just start getting dressed.
That's weird, dude. We should get the flashlight. That's weird.
Guns?
First, it sounded like a little kid's voice.
What was that?
But then it kind of sounded a little bit melodic, like someone was outside singing.
Imagine waking up to that.
Yeah.
Me and Casey sat up at the exact same time, and we looked at each other almost to like confirm that we both just heard what we thought we heard.
I think if you both react to something, you don't need to ask, can you hear that?
Yeah.
We hear something
They
that
like
sounds
wake
like
up
singing,
at the exact.
and you could tell.
I'd just look at you and be like, I better be you singing.
Can you stop humming, please?
Colton heard it just as clear as I did, so we decided to go downstairs, put our shoes on, and see if we can go outside and capture this audio. That's weird, dude. We should get the flashlight. That's weird.
Oh, it's cold by the way, because they're sleeping in like
Everything.
like ski
When
trousers.
I sat down on the couch to put my shoes on, right next to me was that window that we saw when we first came in the cabin, but there was something different on it. There was something that I know for a fact was not there when we arrived at the cabin. Hey, what is this? No, bro.
Casey goes, look, and he said, look at all these markings. And earlier we had seen something that looked like dragging or like maybe a dog's nose or something moving up and down on it. So I kind of like brushed it off real quick, and then he said, no, there's handprints. And we looked and they were on the outside of the glass.
Dude, look at this. Come here real quick. That's outside window. Look. Look right here.
Oh shit.
I see it.
These handprints were half the size of mine, half the size of Colton's, so. Is there any more? Oh, bro.
Dude, they're all over the place.
It's just eerie to think about because when did that happen? You know? Didn't happen before we were there. So somewhere between nightfall and 4 in the morning, those handprints appeared.
Oh, that's how long they've been there.
Cut the light.
They stayed the night, innit?
Yeah, but I didn't realise they hadn't been there that long.
Like outside. Something moved. What is that? Do you see that right there?
Dude.
Something walking on the bridge.
Oh, bro, it's moving. It's moving. What the fuck is that? Oh, dude.
Oh, it's gone.
What the fuck, bro?
That's worse.
I can't.
Yeah, because it's gonna.
Shut up, bro.
It will disappear from there.
Here.
And just be behind.
You'll both look at each other and it'll be here.
You gotta understand, there's no lights out there. The only thing that we can see is the moonlight that's reflecting off of the snow outside.
Game over.
And
Please
right in the
insert
middle of
coin.
the bridge, we both see what looks like a
The moonlight
almost
that's reflecting off
transparent
of the
black
snow.
figure of some sort, just standing in the middle of the bridge.
Dude, I swear to God, I just saw something run past, like, outside. Something moved. What is that? Do you see that right there?
That is like.
It's so obvious it's moving across the bridge though.
What is that?
Yeah, but then it
There's just a
disappears
figure
that way.
just
That's because
staring
that's
at
the
us.
direction the bridge is going.
It looked like it was facing us from on top of the bridge, not moving, standing still.
Do you see that right there? Dude, what is that?
We don't know what's showing up on the camera, his cell phone camera at all. We're just fixated on it. And then it turns around and it bolts.
Dude, what is that? Oh, bro, it's moving. It's moving. What the fuck
Oh,
is
it
that?
actually did kick out though, didn't it?
When it ran, it looked more unnatural than I've seen anything move.
Dude, I swear to God, I just saw something run past, like, outside. Something moved.
Wow, you can see that.
Do you see that?
That's a lot taller than you think it is before it's brightened.
What is that?
And now it actually looks like two legs, and you see it turn, and yeah.
Cut.
Is
It's
that?
chipping. bro.
Once
It
it's
almost felt
brightened,
like it was made out of smoke. That's what it looked like to me. And when it turned and ran away,
you can
it
just make
like
out
vanished.
like
It, like,
the movement of legs or something.
all types of weird.
Yeah, because to start off with it,
Casey and Colton
it looks
tried
like
to
a
sneak
natural
upstairs in
running
the cabin.
motion.
Tree singing can be clearly heard.
But he
coming from
chips, he's
outside.
chipping.
Then, when they go downstairs, tiny handprints can be seen on the outside of the window, which weren't there when they first checked out the property. Then, Casey notices something move outside. They cut the lights and see what Colton quotes is a transparent black figure of some sort, just standing in the middle of the bridge, staring right at them. The figure then quickly disappears out of sight. The Mind CTV team claim that this is what every paranormal team dreams of capturing.
What is
The
that?
question is this video real or fake? Well,
Just
as
a part,
always,
just a
it's
like.
all
What do you mean bonus run?
I feel like it's a
As
warning.
bonus run, don't watch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, that was kind of nuts though.
Once they brightened it,
Yeah, and
you
can
could
see
really like make out feet, because it's easy for an animal to end up on the bridge and be noticing like something in the house and stand there and run away. But then once it was brightened, it was
not an animal.
It was two legs. You could kind of make it up to about here, I'd say.
And then everything else is just darkness reincarnated.
That house is miles away from the next neighbour.
Mm-hmm.
Probably even further away from like civilization.
Mm-hmm.
One, why did she move there? Because she seemed like she was on her own.
Mm-hmm.
So she moved miles into the middle of the woods on her own.
Maybe she went there with her husband and her family, and then now she's
But it
just
sounded like she just
got
moved
there.
there, yeah. Like, and it's, I know everyone's paradise is different, but all that snow, all that way out in the middle of nowhere on your own. Of course that's going to happen.
Have you not seen any scary film? No, there's too much.
Like if you said to me, where does the Blair Witch live? That's right there in that cabin on her own. That was it. We caught her on camera, Blair Witch, that woman. She wasn't even in their video. She was just sitting there waiting for them to come.
That was
If that happened to me, that far out of civilization, on the bridge, straight in.
what, with no clothes on?
What am I gonna do? Run for miles? Because you're just gonna get in your car and it's gonna go.
At least
It's
not.
that cold in the middle of the night. Wouldn't you? How long is it gonna take you to start your car?
I think you've been.
Stand there like.
I think you've been through too much.
Stand there just panicking that there's a ghost coming, and you got to get the scraper out and scrape bare ice off your windscreen, and put your heater on for 10 minutes. See, people don't think of these things.
I thought I'd include another bonus this week. The video, which is in Japanese, doesn't have the best quality, and unfortunately, subtitles aren't available. However, it is absolutely terrifying. In the video, a group of people wanted to visit a friend's house after they hadn't heard anything from him.
Was that it? Was that it? Was that the clip?
Friends were obviously concerned for his well-being and
Run.
decided it would be best to visit his house to see if everything was okay, and, well, maybe they shouldn't have. The group of friends arrive at the house where they're greeted by their friend. However, one of the group notices he's acting different. He invites them
That's
into
not
his
your boy.
house.
Eh?
This is where things
That's not your
get
boy, bro.
scary.
Huh?
That's not your boy.
Kanzaki?
Eh?
Huh?
Kanzaki? Why is he still breakdancing? What did you say?
I do it every time.
Oh, it's mad. She's just standing there. Where's her feet? Oh, this is good CGIs, man. That was banging.
I looked. I looked.
No, jack 'em. That got the jack 'em. You didn't even see the next bit. Please watch.
I looked and she tried to bite the camera.
Watch the next bit. It gets better.
Is this just how many different types of the worst ghost ever can we put in one video?
This is the final boss on like Resident Evil or something. That was good.
Good for who?
He took his guts off.
Yeah, they take they're respectful people, isn't it?
What the is happening? What is that? Oh, show me, show me. That's it. My phone, my phone.
As a group of friends enter the house, their friend stops suddenly, stares down a hallway.
I'm not lying.
Female figure dressed in white,
Sweating.
black hair,
Just from that one.
motionless. Everyone freezes
Eh?
in terror. Then the figure takes a step
Huh?
forward before all of a sudden,
Kanzaki.
the figure appears right in front of them. The group scream at the bottom of their lungs and run for their lives. Two more
Sweating.
female
I think
figures
this
see
is
walk
better.
on their path, and the group turn and flee down a hallway while the figure chases after them. They manage to get their shoes on, as it's tradition in Japan to take off your shoes before entering a building.
Yeah, that's what I was
Several
gonna say,
figures can be seen
I don't care how
across the
traditional it is.
floor and on the ceiling.
What is that on
They
the
manage to escape
ceiling?
the house,
What
screaming.
is happening?
Thanks so much for watching.
At least they all
You can
got
watch
out.
more scary, creepy videos
Did
by
they?
clicking on any of these videos shown on the screen.
They don't usually survive.
I wouldn't class that as a jump scare, but that was kind of. I like that.
That is the definition of jump scare.
No, man, because that's usually like when it's a part of a film or something.
That is the definition of a jump scare.
Yeah, man, that's just a bad weekend.
Yeah?
Like, oh, I won't go back there again.
Actually perspirating from it.
You okay now?
Why did I even bother saying anything? If I didn't say there wasn't going to be any Japanese videos, it wouldn't have been.
Well, to be honest, the moment that we entered Ecuador, I said, well, hey.
Yeah, but Ecuador had the moonwalking bush.
The
So that
moonwalking
wasn't-
bush shadow.
That wasn't bad, yeah.
Yeah. Mind Junkie never usually goes those places. Definitely doesn't go
I can't
Japan and show
can't
you
believe
all.
they all survived. I thought they was all dead. Even the friend that was acting weird survived.
Eh?
You don't get out of those houses
Huh?
with people on the ceiling and
No, the ceiling thing was mad.
holding hands.
I think that would have actually
Why is
affected them.
is like
They're more scary
twins holding hands like so scary?
because like we've seen all these like growing up, we've seen those films where they're just singing nursery rhymes and
Yeah, that's The Shining where there's the twin girls holding hands at the end of the
that's not
hallway.
the only scary film with twins.
That's the most iconic one, though.
I don't remember seeing The Shining.
Oh.
I haven't seen it from Shining.
Oh.
I've seen clips.
Yeah, no, there's twin girls in that.
Still don't want to see twin girls with long black hair, and I can't see their
They
eyes.
don't have long black hair in that. They're just twin girl. Like they're still ghosts, but they're twin girls. Just
Twin
holding
normal
hands
people.
at the end of the hallway.
No, thank you.
Twin normal people.
No, you're alright. Give me long black hair. I want to see you. My brain goes, ghosty people. And no.
I don't care if they're got long hair, bald hair. I don't care if it's Jada Pinkett and her twin holding
Bald
hair.
hair.
I don't care.
Ah,
I don't
get
care.
him.
I don't care if
Get
Jada
him.
Pinkett's like holding hands with her twin. If it's no, thank you.
That was good. I think that was good. Even for a short clip. Saying what, six videos? You might be sweating and
I've seen worse, but it doesn't mean that I want to sit there through it.
yeah, no, the blob was fine.
Yeah, the rest of the videos were like
It was alright.
chill. Yeah,
That
it was a
one.
bit, the last one was a bit like it was interesting.
It was a spanner in the works.
yeah, but the rest are all like fillers.
Eh? Oh? Okay. It's the slip. The slip up killed me.
Oh, the breakdancing.
And then he held it like he's doing one of those.
that was a proper Japanese movie, like fall over when they see something surprise, isn't it? So people always do that.
They don't sit there in a breakdancing move though.
What else do they do?
They get up.
If that girl's walking towards you.
She wasn't. She was floating. That's what I'm saying. The CGI was banging.
That's smart. That's the only way I'd go in there if I had
Mac 10s. You need Mac. That's what Mac 10 does.
Akimbo Uzis. Dual willed.
MP5 10. Well, yeah. If you like the video, hit us up in the comments. Let us know what did you guys think of the last bonus video. If you're still here, which you should be. Click the bell if you haven't already for notifications. You can join us even further, or even click the thanks button. Apparently,
Click the what button?
thanks.
Oh,
That's what it says, isn't it?
I thought you was telling me thanks.
For what? Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already.
No, I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got go. You little bitch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, the man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it. You won't manage, so I'm real, I'm silent like magic. Part with a man that oh so savage.